My name is Richard Sandwichard. Today, we'll be making a sandwich, if you can believe it. Welcome to Chez Sandwichard. Glad that you're here. We're doing our best. I look pretty cute. I'm wearing my apron. I like my apron. Today is a special day. Today is an important day. Today is the day that we're going to go down in sandwich infamy and history. Today is the day that Richard Sandwichard actually gets to cook a sandwich live on our stream. I am looking respectfully. I have the camera set up. Hello. You're currently witnessing Richard Sandwichard in two places at once. Come here, baby. Good job, Charlie. But today on the Sandwichard Experience, we are cooking something. I'm making a sandwich. You're damn straight Skippy. I'm making a sandwich. Language? Yeah, you better sweet Bippy. I'm making a sandwich. Anyway, this is supposed to be a conceptual, easy weeknight meal that you can make for yourself or for friends or your significant other. It doesn't take that many ingredients. Really, I've written down in total chicken, lettuce, cabbage, carrot, tomato, cucumber. You need your buns. You need some mayo, some Dijon, tomato, sugar, salt, rice vinegar, and some like coleslaw dressing. It's going to be relatively easy to make. This should be something you can do in the weeknight. You can do something ahead of time, which, moving on to our main event over here, this is one whole chicken breast, butterflied and pounded up flat. This is about 1.5 pounds, maybe. It's a really big breast. This is covered in what is called Saamjang. I'm going to get its derivative parts out first, and then I will show you the actual one. My marinade for this chicken is called Saamjang. This is a really, really versatile condiment in green cooking. You can use it for dipping. You can use it for marinating, which I like to do for marinating because it's a combination of soybean paste, doenjang, and gochujang, which is your spicy red chili pepper paste. And you have both of these together to make Saamjang, and it takes that funky miso fungalness and mixes it with the smoky, sweet little bit of heat from the gochujang, and it's fantastic. This goes on a lot of stuff. You can dip things into it and just eat it straight. You can just pour it on a sandwich. Like it's great. It's good. It's a good condiment. It is a versatile condiment. What we've used today on our chicken. Marinated it for the last, I don't know, like 2 hours in Saamjang. Just a thin layer, just spread across, just so the flavor can permeate in there and get some tenderization going. The sip and dip even, yeah, we can. It's a soup or a dip. We call it heat and soup. Speaking of, we beat Hypno Space Outlaw last night. Claps. I don't have my soundboard, so I can't do claps, but I'm clapping. Grip it and rip it, bud. There we go. Excellent. It's 30 degrees today. So if Peyton or somebody else is here, give me that hydrate redeem. Why is the camera so high up? So that I can do things like this when I get to it eventually. For now, it's going to be able to have the focus of the whole kitchen. I got from this local grocery store called the Apple Market that's right up the street from us. Pretzel Buns. Pretzel Buns. I'm going to go and toast one of these up when I am closer to being done. I have my air fryer. Grins. Bet you don't have an air fryer. My air fryer doubles as a dehydrator, a toaster, a broiler, a lot of things. But in the meantime, while I'm talking and doing this, I will get a heavy pot pan, hot on the stove. This is maybe my favorite, one of two of my favorite things that I possibly have in my kitchen at all, ever. This is my Le Creuset. This is the star and shining example of what my kitchen wants to desperately be. I love high quality cooking implements. This is a Le Creuset. This thing will sear, this thing will fry, this thing will shallow and deep fry. This thing will last you literally your whole life if you continue to take care of it. Use a barkeeper's friend, wash it well, treat it good, don't let it chip. You're going to love that thing forever. It's weird to me that Frigidaire makes ovens and air fryers. You're correct, those are not frigid at all, but if they're frigid, if they manifest the ability to handle cold temperatures, they can also handle hot temperatures because temperature is weird and relative. Don't even go off without the knives, hold on. That was my next thing. Honorable mention to our little butter bell that my wife got. I put my rings when I'm cooking in the butter bell so that I don't lose them. I think it's really cute. My other favorite thing in the kitchen, my knife set is a proper Zwilling knife set. I love this knife set. This is not Henkel, this is Zwilling. is a 6-piece knife set that comes with maybe my favorite knife I've ever used, which is the 7-inch Chinese chef's knife. It feels so good in the hand. We have our 6-inch cleaver. This is for going straight through bone. I have my Sentoku. This is a 7-inch Sentoku. I have a sharpener that will handle both metric and Japanese knife. I don't mind metric, but my Sentoku is a fantastic knife. It is incredibly lightweight, easy to handle, and it's just so nice to use. Then it comes with a veggie knife, which is a 4-inch, 5.5-inch little veggie knife, and a utility knife that I use for other little things like that. I love this knife set. This is my favorite knife set I've ever used. It is well worth buying a fantastic knife set, because if you take care of them, again, they're going to take care of you for the rest of your life. What salt shakers did I get? I don't have new salt shakers. Actually, well, hold on. What salt shakers did we get? Steel also sent us Lego salt and pepper salt shakers, which I haven't filled yet because I prefer grinding pepper myself. Is this hot yet? I didn't even turn it on. I got distracted. So I said this was conceptually going to be a day where you could do this stuff easy and quickly in the kitchen. Because I'm doing this as an explainer and tutorial and like just hanging out and vibing while I'm cooking and stuff, this is not going to be a quick and easy meal. So it needs to heat up. In the meantime, while the pan is heating up, I also use biodegradable, environmentally friendly, infinitely recyclable brown paper towel, because I don't use paper towel enough for it to like actually matter. I use it mostly to dry things off or desiccate skin, really like clean up small message. If not, I use a sponge instead, if not. So like I use the stuff you would see in like a school. Am I on mobile or did I bring a camera to the kitchen? Buddy, I'll bring it over to my desk so you can see. Here's my setup. See, I brought my phone. So you can see my disgusting desk, and you can see my setup in infinite loop. So, you know. But see, the blue, this is what I was talking about when I said that I had a concept for how I wanted to do mobile streaming. This is it. This is effectively like the test case. I have my phone connected to Discord on a second account, shoving through my PC, which is handling all of the actual streaming and encoding. So all I need to do is make sure this is connected to the internet. It's not doing anything else. My PC is doing the rest of the encoding and stuff. So conceptually, what this sandwich is going to be is pretzel bun, homemade mayo, Dijon mustard, coleslaw dressing, because I am especially lazy today. Coleslaw dressing, if you get it out of your local store, is not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no problem to eat something that is processed. It just has some extra preservatives in it. I just don't want to make coleslaw dressing today. Make those cheeks flat. Maybe a little sriracha. I need my tomato. I need cabbage. I need carrot. And I have cucumber and lettuce. This just started to smoke. So we're dropping in our chicken. We got stuff to do in the meantime. Wash my hands, because you always want to wash your hands when you are dealing with chicken. Other raw proteins I'm not so worried about up here in Ontario, because you can eat your steak at 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can eat your pork at as low as 135, which is a beautiful medium rare on your pork. And if you're not cooking your pork to 135 degrees, you are absolutely missing out, my friend. I tell you what. Rice vinegar? I did say rice vinegar, right? Do I have rice vinegar? I have sake for the cabbage, so it doesn't matter. I'll use red wine. Today we're making a Saamjang marinated chicken sandwich on a bed of cabbage slaw with some cucumber and carrot strips, sliced tomato, and a side salad. So I can utilize all of these other ingredients that I'm putting onto my sandwich already back into the side for the sandwich. The chicken, since it's butterflied, is not really going to need more than like 4.5 minutes aside, if that. And I'm also going to put it on a pretzel bun. These aren't very big, so I'm going to have to worry about that later. But that's later. That's a problem for Richard in like 10 minutes to go and deal with. That's future Richard problem. We can at least start with, where's my peeler? I have no problem with using the outside skin of a carrot or a cucumber usually, but these carrots are kind of old, so I am going to quickly go and get some more off and then start making some more strips. I like putting nice large strips of carrot into my salad. I don't know why. I just really enjoy texturally and flavor-wise to the table in a salad compared to like something like matchsticks or actual like carrot rounds or like half moons or something. I'm going to be just saying a lot of words over and over and over, and I hope you can appreciate that. I also have this so that I can point this down and you can see what I'm doing. Shredded carrot is the MVP of every Vietnamese sub. I'm taking the concept from a banh mi. I'm just bad at taking care of green onion, I guess. All right, our chicken should be brown on one side. Actually, this is black in some spots, and you know what? That's kind of what we're looking for. That gives extra flavor and texture. When your chicken looks like this, you got your darkness on there. You've got your nice blackened bit. That is where the sugar in your marinade, your seasonings, or anything starts to caramelize and burn. Like the rest of it browning and the rest of the cooking should result in deeper flavor. Dogs are my favorite vacuum cleaners. Yeah, hang on. I'll show you Morshu. So you say dogs are your favorite vacuum cleaners. This vacuum cleaner is my favorite dog. He loves to be in the kitchen. Morshu, named after the character from, if you know, the CDI Zelda. Morshu is a Bissell vacuum that goes off every day, super early, and wakes me up. All right, this chicken can get put onto some foil, and this chicken is going to rest for half the amount of time that we cooked it. This chicken was barely cooked for about 10 minutes because it was butterflied. It gets the ability to be cooked for less time. What do I want to do with this? Because I want to use some of it for half moons, and I want to use some of it for strips. So I guess what I'll do, I'm going to be using some cucumber in this sandwich because it is, like I said earlier, 30 degrees out, and we could easily use some very nice cooling, and cucumber is going to be very nice for that. Just saw my tweet and rush here? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I started early just to make sandwiches. Oh, man. That's a good cucumber. Good shit, nature. Some tomato, and to heat up my air fryer, lettuce. So lettuce, since it's only myself, I am going to use only one head of romaine. If I do with my wife, I do two, and I leave lettuce in a bowl for us to take and make salad from. But today, since I'm alone, I'm going to cut one and put it all in a big bowl and then continue to save it and use and take salad the rest of the week so that I can keep eating salad. Remember some for the sandwich? Yes. Well, no, I'm not going to put lettuce on my sandwich because I'm already going to have the slaw. So if I can avoid extra that on my sandwich, I will, because I don't typically like to have lettuce on my sandwiches unless it is shredded, because then that is a sauce holder. It makes sure that your condiments do not run away from your sandwich. You shred the lettuce, you put your sauce on there, and trap them in between its folds while continuing to give crunch and moisture, if that's what you're looking for. But I'm already going to have cabbage, so I don't need to worry about that. Just take my romaine, slice it down the center of the heart, and chop. Even in a regular salad, I still chop. I like the texture of a chopped salad more than I do one that has a bunch of big leafy greens, unless we're talking about something like spinach, because then, spinach doesn't have a lot of structure to itself as it is, so you're not going to get a lot of big pieces obstructing anything else. Making sandwiches today and loving it. I pounded out this Saamjang marinated chicken, which I haven't even tried. Juicy, tender, very good. I had cabbage here. Look at them calves, baby. Cabbage is all I got. Cabbage. Inside, make sure it's good. Okay, for your cabbage, remove your outer leaves. And I like, with my cabbage and my salads, to make not quite juliennes. I like them thin, and I like them a little springy. I like to have a little bite in my cabbage. And I just give this a little rough chop. Take some of that. That way, if it's some big pieces, we have some small pieces. I have my cabbage. The last thing I need is the tomato. I've got the blade and I'm ready to shave. I'm going to cut this tomato longwise, I guess, because I am going to be putting it on a pretzel bun. In the meantime, I can get my bread toasting. I'm going to cut all the way through because this is going to be a big boy of a sandwich. It left my basket in there. If you have a handy kitchen towel, you can use that to grab a bunch of stuff out of the oven, like I just did in my air fryer. I just folded a couple times and just grabbed the hot fryer out of there. If you have kitchen towels handy, you'll be able to do a lot of that stuff without needing to worry about an oven mitt because it's not going to be too hot to burn the towel, and it's also not going to burn you because it needs to work through the towel, and the towel's going to do a lot of the absorption anyway. Just kitchen towels all the time. I usually have one in my apron, like tucked right here, just to have one, just in case, but I don't today because they're all on the stuff. I could actually probably get away with it. Yay! Okay, this tomato is a little soft, just a little soft though. Using all of my little glassware dishes that I have in the house in order to have good presentation. And then with the rest of this tomato, I'm just going to slice it. Now I guess, assemble my salad. So I will throw in my red cabbage. I will throw in my cucumber. I might as well throw all of it in. Clean up as you go. It will make your life so much easier. Some of my carrot shavings. There is my salad. Okay, excellent. Next, coleslaw. I'm going to salt my cabbage, my purple cabbage. I'm going to salt this first. I'm going to add a little red wine vinegar, and then I'm going to let this sit for a second as I figure out the rest of my stuff. I talk big game on sandwiches, and today is the day we actually get to make one. And you get to see me in my regular form. You get to... You get to look at my skirt and everything. We don't get to eat it though, so that's disappointing. Well, I will get to eat it, and I will eat it for you, with you, beside you, within you, without you, and through you. You know, I said I was gonna do coleslaw dressing, but I am gonna just do this instead. That is pure olive oil. I don't believe in using extra virgin for cooking purposes. Extra virgin olive oil is a condiment used as an additive at the end because of its delicate, light, grassy flavors. You don't want to cook with it. Its smoke point is far too low, and it will taste acrid by the time you're actually done with it if you do get it to burn. So don't do that. Use regular olive oil. Extra virgin is like, it's a fucking lie. Here, have some cucumber. If you're gonna want more, at least like be on camera. Oh my god. 4 ingredients: red wine vinegar, salt, sugar, and a little oil. I can eat this on its own salad if I really wanted to. We achieve hotness and toastiness on our chosen medium for our bread. It just says garlic sauce, but should I add some thyme to this? I don't see any reason I shouldn't. It's gonna be a good idea. Oh my god, I can smell it already. Holy shit. You know what? Maybe I'll treat myself even further. I have a delicious Parmesan. Peel some with my vegetable peeler and have some actual, like, crystallized slices of Parmesan on this fucking sandwich. Oh my god. Here's my Parmesan. This is going to be the top, by the way. This is not the bottom. So the top of this sandwich is Dijon on there. So this sandwich has, in order, thyme, shaved Parmesan, which literally shaved with my vegetable peeler, Dijon mustard, homemade mayonnaise. Our chicken was marinated in, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, Saamjang. I was getting her chicken out. Look at this beautiful bird. She's blackened on one side. She's got so many drippings. Oh my god. Sit, Missy. Thank you. I love you. Please be good and listen. They won't mommy's away. Next, for color, crunch, and moisture, is going to be going our red cabbage mixture, cucumber strips, carrot strips, and now my chicken. Here's a little tomato. Take that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, here is my Saamjang sandwich with red cabbage slaw. Oh my god. Is it cross section? Everybody loves that cross section. You gotta get the cross section. Oh my god. This is a big winner. The moisture and a little bit of acidity that the cabbage is bringing into the rest of it is really nice. It brightens up the whole thing. The cucumber is really cooling. You can taste that really well through the rest of the sandwich, actually. And the chicken is just good for structure and good for just flavor and everything. It's a versatile protein. Sandwiches are truly the most versatile food. You can do so much with them. They can be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. I agree. Like, for something I threw together, scale of 1 to 10, this sandwich is easily 8, 8.5. A coleslaw, even if it's just really, 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 really simple, will make a sandwich hugely improved because acid is a very important part of your cooking, or should be a very important part of your cooking methodology. You need salt, fat, acid, and heat in order to make a good dish. Right, sweetie? Oh shit, it's time to eat dinner. We've discovered that if we take the hot water and make kind of a slurry, a little gross soup with the dog food there, they really kind of like that. You drink the hot water with the dog food. Sure enough, cool, you can see it on your food. No. Actually, what I'm gonna do... Here, hold on. Wearing my pink shorts. Don't dox me. I also said it was going to be done throwing the ball for you guys. Giving you serotonin? I'm glad, Michael. At least, like, this stream is doing something for somebody. Like, I'm happy when I can produce content that makes people feel good, and I wanted to try something different today. How's the sandwich for me? Dude, it's fucking amazing. We'll be back here in the sandwich experience shortly. If you touch that dial, you will not smile. So, don't leave.
So I'm gonna cook you in a pot.